Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited because we are going to be doing a TBR video. These are definitely one of my favorites to film and do because I end up choosing a lot of books that I wouldn't normally have chosen. So we're gonna do this randomly. If you've never seen one of my TBR videos before, I like to choose them randomly most of the time, as much as I can. It just ends up being so much fun, and yeah, so that's what we're gonna do today. There's 5 different ways that I'm going to randomly choose a book. And then I have 2 books on here that I do want to for sure read. So there's gonna be 7 books total, but I'll start with the 2 that I've chosen that I for sure wanna get through this month. The first one is The 10,000 Doors of January by Alex E. Harrow. And this is our February book for the book club that I'm a co-host of. It's 3 blondes and a book. We did do our first live show in January and it went so well. I had so much fun talking to you guys about Rules for Vanishing. But this is the book that we're gonna be reading for February. We will have the live show on my channel, and I'll probably post a community page post so you guys will know exactly what time that we're gonna be doing it. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be on Wednesday, the 26th of February. But again, I'll keep you posted. This is about January. She is the ward for a wealthy woman who lives in a house full of lots of mysterious objects, and she finds a book she starts reading and it transports her into this mysterious magical world. It just sounds so good. I am really excited to read it and I hope that we end up loving it. But yeah, this is the first book. The second book that I have is Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. I started this in January, but I didn't get through it. I'm about 1/3 the way through, and I'm really enjoying it so far. This takes place in an African-inspired world where magic has been banned and the ruler of their kingdom is very corrupt and cruel, and he has seen magic as being something evil and something that people should no longer have, so he banished it. The main character of this book is planning to bring magic back so she can take down the monarchy. It sounds really, really good, and I'm really excited to finish this. I'm liking it so far, and I just love the atmosphere of this. I love that she has a huge wild, I think he's a jaguar as her companion, and anyway, it's really cool. Let's move on to our random picks. So the first one that I'm gonna do, I have a jar here full of books that are part of a series that I haven't finished yet. So I'm gonna randomly choose one of these books, and that's gonna be our next book. So let's see. I'm hoping I have one really big one in here, 1,000-page book. So I'm hoping I don't get that one, but we'll see. Okay, so I ended up getting Empire of Storms. I'm actually really excited about this. Let me grab it. All right, so this is the book that I chose from the jar. And this is the next book in the Throne of Glass series. I am really excited to finish this series. I love it so much, but it's definitely one that I want to finish this year. So I'm excited that I get this one. This is like the 4th or 5th book in the series, so it's kind of hard to explain, but it's pretty much about a really cool assassin, female assassin, and there's like love triangles. It's just everything that I want in a fantasy, to be honest. So yeah, this is the next book. The next way I'm gonna choose is on my phone. I have a random letter generator pulled up, and I am going to randomly generate one letter from the alphabet, and then I have to choose a book that the title of that book is that letter. Does that make sense? You'll see. I feel like I'm not explaining that very well, but let's go. Okay. All right. So it chose a letter W. Okay, that's kind of a random letter. Let me see. I'm gonna pull some options and we'll see what I have. All right, so I actually had quite a few books with the first letter being a W. But I chose 4 here that I was kind of in between. I have Wicked Fox by Kat Cho, Winter Song by S.J. Jones, We Are Called to Ride by Laura McBride, and then Wondersmith by Jessica Townsend. Now, these, I have 2 fantasies. I have, I think this is an adult fiction book, and then I have a middle grade fantasy. I think though, because I think I'm gonna go with Wondersmith because I've been really wanting to read this book. This is the second book in the Nevermore series. Actually, I don't know if it's called the Nevermore series. I don't know, but the first one was called Nevermore, and this is the second one in the series, and I loved the first one so much. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. I'm really excited to read this book. This is about Morgan Crow, who was told her whole life that she is cursed and that she's going to die at a certain time. And so her whole life she's been preparing for this moment. A man named Jupiter ends up coming the day she's supposed to die, and he takes her to this magical city and she participates in these trials in the first book so that she can be a part of the Wondrous Society, which is a society filled with people that have lots of cool talents. So it's really, really cute. I definitely recommend this. Okay, so I have a set of cards here, and I am going to randomly choose a number off of here, and then I have a set of prompts right here, and I'll choose a book based off of one of those prompts of whichever card I get. I hope that makes sense. I'm just really not good at explaining today. Okay, so here they are. I'm gonna mix them up. I'm hoping for either, there's hair in my face, either a manga or a graphic novel, just because I haven't read one of those in a while. Here we go. I'm gonna choose this one. Number 2, which is a contemporary. Does a graphic novel that's a contemporary graphic novel count as a contemporary? I feel like it does. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I ended up choosing Heartstopper by Alice Osman. This is, again, a contemporary graphic novel, and it's about a friendship between 2 boys, but they end up starting to have feelings for each other. I don't really know what else, but it sounds really, really cute. I love the illustrations in here, so hopefully I like it. Yeah, this is my next book. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is I have another jar. These are all books that have been on my bookshelves for a while or been on my TBR for a while. So I am going to have my dogs choose one of these. I really love doing this because they're so funny and cute. I'm gonna just dump this on the floor and then they get to choose which one they want. All right, bud, you ready? You two win. You can choose one too if you decide to. Whichever of you chooses first is the one I'm going to choose. Okay? Get it. Get it. Oh, good job, Obi. What is it? What is it? Can I see it? Oh, thank you. Drop it. Thank you. Okay. Okay, he chose the line tender. I don't know if you could see that, but that's what he chose. Thank you, Obi. Thank you for tearing that up. All right, so they chose The Line Tender by Kate Allen. I am really excited to read this book. I've had it for a pretty long time and I've been wanting to read it. It's definitely more of a summery book, so maybe I'll read it when it starts to get a little warmer. Hopefully it will. You never know in Colorado. Sometimes it's cold for a really long time. Sometimes it's really nice, and then you'll have a snow day and then it'll be nice again. So hopefully it'll be okay though. Anyway, this is about Lucy, and she is a young girl whose mom is a marine biologist. She goes to study sharks, and while she's doing that, she ends up dying suddenly on this trip. Lucy is left with her father. Both of them are, of course, grieving about this loss, and so this is about how Lucy deals with that, how her and her father's relationship is affected by it, her friendships and things like that. So I'm really excited to read this. I think that Lucy likes to draw, and there's little illustrations of sharks in here, which is just adorable. So anyway, yeah, that is my next book. I'm really excited to read this one. And the final thing I'm going to do is I am going to blindfold myself spin around in my chair, and pick a book randomly. I'm hoping that I'll spin enough to where I'm a little bit disoriented so I don't know exactly where I'm trying to go. Let's see. Okay. Okay, one more time. Woo! Okay. I'm a little dizzy. I'm just gonna randomly, wherever my hand goes, that's where I'm gonna pull out. Okay, so I chose the Promise Neverland, but let me pick the next one that I need to read, which I think is this one. The book that I chose is The Promise Neverland. I think I'm on the third one, either the third or fourth. So yeah, whichever one I'm on, I'll read that one. This is about a group of orphans who live in an orphanage, and it's very dark. They are all told that they are going to be adopted off into a family, but it's a lot darker than that. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm really excited to read this one. All right, so here is my stack of books. Ooh. I really love doing this. I know I say it every single time, but I just think it's so much fun to choose books randomly. A lot of these books I wouldn't have normally chosen, so yeah, let me know if you guys have read any of these and what you thought about them. And I am so excited to read the 10,000 Doors of January with you guys in February. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. I love you guys so much. Bye.